Volatility. It's one thing that absolutely terrifies many people about Bitcoin. How could something so volatile ever be good money? How can you stomach the insane volatility? And why is it so volatile if it's actually good money? These are all great questions, and to some extent, Bitcoin's volatility does somewhat hinder global Bitcoin adoption. If Bitcoin was going up in a perfect exponential line at a 130% compound annual growth rate, it might be easier to buy into it. But of course, if Bitcoin was going up in a perfect exponential line, speculators would come in, create a larger, unsustainable parabolic bull market, and ultimately it would lead to a bear market. So, why does this volatility occur? Well, one reason is exactly because of that. Monetary adoption and speculation go hand in hand, feeding off each other in repeated parabolic waves. Does every single person that buys Bitcoin completely understand it, or are some just chasing NGU? Okay, makes sense, but why do waves temporarily stop in the middle of a bull market? Bitcoin just surpassed $70,000, the 2021 all-time high, and then the price dropped all the way back to $56,000. Well, another reason for this extreme volatility is the other side of the price of Bitcoin, the US dollar. Of course, Bitcoin itself plays a role in the volatility of its price, but the US dollar is also half of Bitcoin's dollar price. Everyone knows the dollar is designed to debase against basic consumer goods year after year. So in the long run, it will debase against an immutably scarce money. But in the short run, dollar depreciation against high quality assets is certainly not guaranteed. There are market cycles, and high quality assets can go up and down. This becomes very obvious once you realize the dollar is debt based money, meaning high quality assets like real estate and public and private businesses are the collateral at which debt or money is created in the economy. So it can become a pretty vicious feedback loop. If the economy is booming, then the value of the collateral looks high and all of the banks are willing to lend more money into existence. But if the outlook is bleak, then no lending is occurring, which means no money is being created, which only worsens the problem as less dollars are in existence. Businesses are struggling or defaulting, and dollars are temporarily being hoarded or defaulted on. And this is kind of what happened over the last 1.5 months. The S&P 500 fell from its all-time high, and there was a lack of liquidity in the system to keep high-quality assets moving higher in the short term. But in the long term, the end game is very obvious. High-quality assets are going higher, and Bitcoin is the fastest horse.